So caffeine use in college athletics has seen a spike in the past 10 years. And according to the NCAA, there's been a 27% increase in positive drug tests of caffeine abuse in the past 10 years. Um, the most prevalent sport in it is actually hockey, but basketball it was in the top 10 of these college sports. Um, it comes in many forms. You can use it. You can come in drinks such as coffee, tea, soda, some kind, any type of pre-workout that's has a stimulant in it. The most popular form is pill form. The stimulant means it has the caffeine in it. Um, Caffeine affects the central nervous system. So how it affects it is it suppresses the chemical in the brain called adenosine, and how it affects it suppresses that chemical, and what that chemical does is telling your body to relax. So if it's suppressing that chemical, your body's obviously not going to relax. It's going to get jittery, and it starts to warm your body up before your actual warm up before the sport. So it's basically like a spike in energy in a way. Um, so it's telling your body to tense up. When something tenses up, it starts to warm up, and it feels like a jolt of energy. You feel more awake, you're less tired, and obviously you don't want to be tired while you're playing your sport. Caffeine doesn't hold any nutritional value, unfortunately, so that's probably one of the downsides of the caffeine. And your body starts to build up a tolerance to it. When it builds up a tolerance, that means you have to put more in your body, and that's where the abuse starts to come in. Long term, you have to start increasing your intake to feel the effects of it. The effects are beneficial, but the more you use it, the more you have to use, and that's where these positive drug tests start to come in. Some unfortunate side effects are headaches and also diarrhea from abuse of caffeine. For it to be considered a abuse or a failed drug test, it has to be around 10 to 13 milligrams of caffeine per pound of body weight in kilograms. So for a 170-pound man, that's around 87 or 85 kilograms of body weight. So I think that worked out to about 7 cups of coffee a day. And that's not uncommon. It sounds like a lot, but it's not uncommon. In a study done in 2015, it showed that 2 to 3 cups before an endurance sport such as basketball, soccer, track, even hockey, that can show positive effects on performance, but mainly in the first half. So it's showing that it starts to wear off around that second half, which most things do, so even pre-game meals, that type of nature. Those usually start to show. It starts to show it's starting to wear off. My personal opinion, for basketball players, I think caffeine can mainly benefit the bigger guys, such as the centers, the power forwards, because they usually take a little bit longer to get ready, to get warmed up before the game. Because their body they have more to move, more body to move, more to get going, and that's from my personal experience of what I've seen with my athletes. Also, who can also benefit from it, athletes who are extremely good at their sport. They sometimes they're so talented. Sometimes they're somewhat bored with their sport, so they need something to motivate them to get them going. Caffeine has been shown, like from what I've seen, I have no proof of this scientifically, but from what I've seen personally, it's helped those athletes get ready before a game. Basketball being the main one that I've seen.